One morning, I found a letter in my mailbox. It was written in English. I almost threw it away because I didn't understand it. But something told me to read it. That one choice changed my entire life. It was just another normal morning. I woke up, made some tea, and walked to the small mailbox outside my home. Most of the time, it was empty or filled with useless ads. But that day, something was different. There was a white envelope. No logo. No colorful ads. Just my name. And below it, some words in English. I stared at the envelope, confused. The writing was elegant but unfamiliar. I could recognize my name, but the rest, it might as well have been another language. And for me, it was. At first, I laughed and thought, this isn't for me. I turned to throw it into the trash bin, but I paused. Something about that envelope felt important, serious. I couldn't explain why. So I put it in my pocket, took it inside, and stared at it for a long time. Then I did something I hadn't done in a while. I took out my old English dictionary. I opened the letter and began to read. Slowly, word by word, line by line. Some words I knew. Many I didn't. I read, congratulations. Selected, opportunity, scholarship, apply, interview. My heart raced. Could this be real? Was this letter offering me something? A scholarship? For what? It was like reading a treasure map written in a language I didn't speak. But I was determined to understand. I copied the whole letter, word by word, into Google Translate. And when I finally read it in my own language, my hands began to shake. My eyes filled with tears. The letter was from an international youth organization. I had once signed up for a community event and added my email. They had selected a few candidates for an international cultural exchange program. They were inviting me to apply for a full scholarship to study abroad. But here's the twist. All communication would be in English. If I wanted this chance, I had to understand and respond in English. I sat there, frozen. My first thought, this is impossible. I didn't know enough English. I didn't know how to write formal emails or prepare for an interview. But then I remembered something. Months ago, I promised myself that I would never walk away from an opportunity just because I was scared. So I said it out loud. I will not let English be the reason I miss this chance. I turned my small wooden desk into a war room. I printed the letter. I highlighted words. I downloaded every English app I could find. I watched interview videos on YouTube. I practiced email writing. I even practiced speaking into my phone, recording answers and correcting my grammar. And every time I felt like giving up, I looked at that letter taped on my wall. It whispered to me, "You can do this." It took me 3 hours to write a simple reply email. Not because I didn't know what to say, but because I wanted every word to be right. I checked every sentence, used grammar tools, asked a friend to review it. Then I clicked send, and I waited. 3 days later, they replied. They scheduled a video call for the interview, in English. The night before the interview, I slept only 2 hours. I kept practicing answers to common questions. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want to join this program? What is your biggest strength? When the video call began, my hands were shaking. But I smiled. I spoke slowly, clearly. I forgot some words. I made small mistakes. But I didn't stop. A week later, another email came. This time, I didn't need Google Translate. I had already learned the phrase, "We are happy to inform you." I had been accepted. I had done it. English didn't block my path. It became the bridge to my dream. A few months later, I was on a plane for the first time. I studied abroad for 1 year. I met friends from countries I couldn't even pronounce before. I shared my culture, learned theirs, and every day I used English to connect. Today, I still make grammar mistakes. I still learn new words. But I'm proud of my journey. Because that letter, the one I almost threw away, changed my life. If you're watching this right now, I want you to imagine that your own letter is coming. Maybe it's not in your mailbox. Maybe it's an opportunity to talk to someone, apply for a job, or speak your heart. Will you be ready when it comes? Have you ever seen something in English and didn't understand it? What did you do? I want to know. Let's learn from each other. If this story inspired you, please like this video and subscribe for more motivational stories that help you grow your English and your life.